channel. I'm Alan. This is Alan Reacts, my little corner of YouTube world. Two parts to this channel, two parts to me. If it's a first reaction, I'll tell you. If it's a song I'm looking back on and I know it, I'll tell you. This is a first reaction. A band I've only done one reaction so far, but with a lead singer I know really well. This is from my friend in Arizona. You put me onto this. You didn't ask me for this, but you recommended this album when we were talking a while ago. And I get lots of recommendations, guys. I just not just one person in Arizona, but all over the world now. Taiwan to everywhere, Europe, America, everywhere, Japan, everywhere. And I got an email from her, because the email's on the channel, on the page, saying you might like listening to the album John Barleycorn Must Die. Now, John Barleycorn is pretty much a folk song. And I'm pretty sure, guys, if we go down south to places like Oxford or maybe down in the Tunbridge Wells area, you're going to find pubs called the John Barleycorn. Yeah, because it's a well-known name. It's a well-known song. But we're going to get into this. This is from Traffic, 1970. Empty Pages. See what we find. I don't know the song. First reaction. Steve Winwood on vocals, which I'm always happy about. I love that. I'm looking at the lyrics, guys. So when you listen to the opening of the song, and Steve Winwood's got a great voice, and he is on the channel. Go and find him on the playlists. Found someone who can comfort me, but there are always exceptions. Exceptions to what? The rule? And she's good at appearing sane, but I just want you to know. So is this a story about something that's, be careful what you wish for? If it looks too good to be true, then it is. I don't know. But I just love that progressive, jazzy feeling opening. This was at the sort of hike of prog rock 68, 69 onwards. It was really evolving in the UK and across the water. And you would have these 20-minute ballads and 5-minute great songs. And I've got a sense that this is going to be one of those great 4-minute 34 songs. I'm Going Home, which I did recently. I loved it. It's on the playlist, guys. Go and find it. Beautiful song. But yeah, I love that. Let's pull it back so we can enjoy it for a couple of minutes. Just enjoy the song and the music.
And she's good at appearing sane, but I just want you to know she's the one makes me feel so good when everything is against me. Picks me up when I'm feeling down, so I got something to show. Staring at the empty pages, sitting on the same old bar. Staring at the empty pages, knowing you want me.
What I loved and still love when I'm learning, and I'm still learning, guys, trust me, I've got a lifetime of learning to do. When I look back at like Genesis and recently Moody Blues and different bands that were doing that progressive sound and at the forefront of it all, albums like this, I love that it has that different feel. To get that bluesy, jazzy feel to it, a bit of folk influence, then it hits that sort of bit rocky bit just there, that chorus, that verse, it hits a real high, because it's the emotional musical journey. It's not atonal, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's an evolution throughout the song, but it always brings you back to a steady rhythm, if you like, but it wanders off for a little bit, and that's what I like about this. I love this. And his vocals, Steve Winwood's voice is beautiful. I just think as the more I've learned about him, how much I don't know about music, it is both exciting and a little bit holds me in awe. It holds me in a little bit of fear that I'll spend the rest of my life and know nothing, which I'm kind of okay with. I know I'm not a Buddhist. So That's that. It's that feeling. All that internal conversations going on in my head about this great music, great song, great artist that I'm looking back on, and the song. Well, now it's telling me, okay, is this person somebody who he accepts for their faults because they still bring something to the relationship? And the empty pages. Oh, I like it. Let's hear some more. Pull it back a little bit because I've been told off for that, guys, and I do respect it. So I'll keep pulling it back in future. Oh, here we go, a bit of jazz. Oh God, that was just beautiful. Literally a bridge. It's the first part of the story's been introduced. I'm getting introduced to the idea of a complex relationship where there's the like you think she's saying, but then there's more to offer. I'm staring at empty pages. It's suggesting the imperfections and complexities of relationships. You know, that this isn't what's the word? Oh God, Jesus, I hate even using it. No, I'm not going to use it. Guess the word I was going to use. So it's the imperfections, really, and the realities of imperfections. Then it stops as we're going to take you along this little bit of a road, and we're going to give you some beautiful music to. It's kind of like buoyant, and it's part of the story, and you can come along with it, and it's complicated, and there's some back notes going on. Oh, just fantastic. And then staring at empty pages. So let's pull it back. There's not much left, and we'll talk about the song, the album, and what I thought overall, and where you guys are going to tell me to go next, and why you're not able to resist joining in. Here we go. Sorry, we'll cut that out. Wow. In the song, you can hear about the vagueness and the mud. It's when things, that relationships, for whatever they are, and trust me, guys, I'm not no relationship expert, far from it. But I guess it's that lack of inertia when everything's not brand new every day, when you get that lack of sort of fizzle. But overall, it's good to be grounded in something that you have to work on. And that when you think about it and you reflect on it, you will realize that what you've got is a good thing. You've just got to keep putting in the work. Yeah, and it's the relationships, a grounding force. It is just what grounds you. And you can stare at the empty pages and you can be the vagueness in the mud, but ultimately go back to the beginning. Yeah, it tells you the story. Beautiful. This is off the album, obviously, the John Barleycorn Must Die. This is their fourth studio album, released in 1970. The album did well in the States. The single Empty Pages did okay in the States. The album didn't do so well in the UK, but it was certified gold in America. But I think when you look back at bands like this, it's not about how many sales they had. It's what they were part of, that progressive music movement, that development of those styles that would bring out so much across the board, so many great bands, and I believe these are one of them. And artists like Steve Winwood, this was written by Steve Winwood and Jim Capaldi, which is good. I'm going to keep going back to them. I really loved it, guys. If you like it, let me know in the comments what you liked about it. I think I deserve that. I hope I deserve that. I love a subscription, but if you don't, that's fine, But yeah, really like that. Till next time, guys, join in. Oh, by the way, this is off the Traffic Band channel. 50,000 subscribers, so go and join in. Till next time, guys, take care.